the start of another week. I'm ripping those pages off the calendar. It's starting to look like a ticker tape parade around here. I'm going to move this camera just a little bit there. Okay. It's incredible how fast it's going. I mean, we're almost in tomorrow's September. It seems like just yesterday it was New Year's. It's unbelievable. And to have been such a bizarre year of fundamental radical changes in our planetary setup. It's just really something else. I sit kind of in disbelief on a daily basis, just kind of thinking what just was normal 6 months ago isn't. Every time I think of just running over to the supermarket or something and making sure I'm prepared, because you can't go in the door. I mean, so many places are really being adamant about it, and that's why you're seeing all these posts like on Facebook and YouTube of somebody standing at a Walmart screaming at the top of their lungs because they want to go buy some acetone to clean off their nails, or the guy wants to go buy a bullet and they can't get in without a mask on. I mean, just put a goddamn mask on and take care of your business, and you go get in your car afterwards and you take it off. You're done with it. But I mean, God, is it that hard? But these people just are out of their minds. Enough of that. I'm going to take this week, and I'm going to, at least for a few days, I'm going to revisit some Phil Collins. Phil had such an impact on my life, both musically and as a friend. The time I've had to spend with him recording and touring is some of the best time of my entire career. And I am forever grateful that, when I think, I mean, it's always one of those things you think, guy had a choice of every bass player on the planet would have loved to work with Phil, and I got the call. So it kind of still blows my mind. But one of the things that happens during the course of the time together, when we would go in the studio to record, a lot of times, like, Phil would pick a song and we would record it and he would sing his ass off. It would be great. But then we would hit the road and he would suddenly go, I always forget that when I'm in the studio recording, that song is the only song I do that day. And I might do it a whole bunch of times or a few times, but that's the only obligation that day. So he could really go for it. And then suddenly we hit the road and he's sitting there going, some of our shows were like 3 hours, 15 minutes in the early days. And he's going, I've got to sing this every night with a ton of other songs. So suddenly we would change the arrangement slightly, lower the key maybe, a half step or a whole step, just so that, because his voice would be strained at that point because of the amount of singing. It's not like he was in Three Dog Night or some group like that where there's multiple singers in the group, so you're trading off between everybody and able to give yourself a rest. And he was on every single song. So things changed, and I posted this song earlier in my videos when I started this whole thing. I was just running the tour we just did, one song a day, and about halfway through the set we did this song, but we did it as part of like a mini medley, because we did this song and it went right into Who Said I Would. We didn't do the sax solo or the guitar solo in it the way it was on the record. So I thought I just listened to it, and I went back and I said, and there's a Lee Sklar bass cam video somebody filmed from our Berlin show in 1990, and the song had gotten really not different, but it got more aggressive. I mean, all the playing was like just intense at that point. So I went back and I listened to the original recording of it from No Jacket Required, and it's more open, little bit different. It still has this great sax solo by the late great Don Myrick, who I still miss, and the Phoenix Horns were a trip, and it was fun being out with Don and Louie and Michael and Rom Lee. Really a cast of characters, to say the least. But Don played beautiful on this, on the record, and he would do it live too, and it was great. So I thought I would revisit this more in the original incarnation of this, and we'll go from there, and then we'll visit afterwards. So here we go. This is Inside Out. That glitch wasn't on the original. Inside Out, as we did it on No Jacket Required, the original interpretation of it. And, once again, Frankenstein is the bass I played on the original track on that. This thing has been the greatest workhorse, imaginable. It's just on everything practically that I've done. And I nurture it at this point. Doesn't go on the road anymore. I don't trust traveling with it. Don't trust airlines at all with gear. And it's just a little spooky, to have it out there. Everything else I have is replaceable. This is not. So that's that. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a song. I don't think I've ever, since we recorded it, we may have played it live. We may have played it live on an early tour. I'm not sure. But as soon as I pulled it up on here, I dug it up and went, oh God, I forgot all about that song. And then there's another one that I'm gonna do. So I know I've got at least 3 days or 4 days worth of Phil this week. So we'll make Phil's cup runneth over. But now I'm gonna plug in my SSL 2 Plus interface, and my friend Steve Eaton, who's doing an album, he's up in Idaho, sent me another track yesterday to do for his album. So I'm gonna try to get in there and do that now and send that off to him. I think this may be one of our last days of moderately cooler weather before a blast of heat comes in, where it's probably going to be about 103 here in the next few days. Right now it's in the 80s. So I'm going to go out and finish up the work I started doing yesterday in the yard. I had the pups out early this morning for a walk before anything warmed up. And then a bunch of different things. Just got called for a couple more interviews to do. I'm going to set up my next live stream. I'm going to contact Aaron. I'm going to look at some more stuff. I sent him more images for the Clubhouse store. I've got one great picture that Rob Shanahan took of me with the hot rod. For any of you gearhead out there, it's really a great shot with my Dingwall bass and the T-bucket. So I'm going to try to see what we can put that on, kind of stuff. Just lots of things, just trying to fill every day with something positive and fun to do, because it'd be real easy to fall into a malaise over all of this. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll be back tomorrow with another Phil tune, and then pretty soon, I think a week from this Saturday, is the next one-on-one Skype FaceTime calls, and I love that. So I'm really looking forward to that. I really love actually being able to sit with people one-on-one and talk to them. So that's really cool. And just tying up loose ends with the book, still going through it, finding a few duplicates here and there, or multiples of one person, where I just really, for the most part, want one shot of that person. So I'm picking the best one, and then I can put somebody else in that spot. So it's a lot of fine detail work now. And then I have to hunker down this week and start looking at how you do a Kickstarter program and get that going. And immediate family, we're just setting up. We're going to be heading out within the next, fairly soon, out to DW Drums. They're going to let us use their big sound stage there to do another live concert. So we're going to do that. And in the course of doing that, I think Russ Kunkel and I are going to do a tutorial video for DW that'll be on their site. And the thing that's fun about DW Drums is it's owned by Don Lombardi, and Don Lombardi and I go back farther than probably anybody that I know in the music business. We were in a band in like around 1964 together. So it's pretty cool to see him. And I got his finger in the book too. So look, take care, have a great day. All the best to you, man. Just you give the best to your friends, your family. Just stay safe out there. We're all a community, and we need to be watching out for each other. And when you see a fireman, somebody at the market, if you see somebody in scrubs, just say thank you. Thank you guys for all the work you're doing for us to keep this going. So have a fabulous day though, and I will see you all tomorrow with another Phil tune. Take care. Bye-bye.
I mean, when I go up on stage every night, and introduced the band. You know, and then there's one guy, I mean, Ronnie Carroll, you know, is one of my oldest friends. You know, we've been playing music for over 55 years together. And then there's Daryl, you know, I mean, you know, and he's been 40 plus years with me, 40 plus years with Genesis. Brad, the keyboard player, has been with me for plus 30 years. Leland, if you count from when we first started playing together on No Jacket, you know, or even before with the Lee Ritenour thing, which I'd kind of, you know, forgotten about. You know, that's 35 years. You know, and then by the time I started finishing the band introductions, I'm thinking, God, all these people, you know, what do the audience think? These guys should be pushing carts around somewhere, you know. But there is, you know, there is something that you can't buy. You know, you can't get any other way, and you know, any other way than just playing together and enjoying each other's company. And really, you know, let's face it, music is meant to be fun. You know, it's you know, some people can make it an art form, but really it's entertainment. And, you know, I'm very lucky to have those people around me still. You're still wearing the same clothes as you did.
It's my stage show clothes. I mean, I just...
No, but I'm talking about 40 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been doing this a long, long time now.
Yeah.
And the fact that when we get to look out at that audience, and I look down there and I see people who really look old, who are probably younger than me, but young kids, and they're all singing, probably younger. But then you see these kids all singing the songs, and you realize what an impact this has had on people's lives. And the stuff, when I'm not kicked off of Facebook, I mean, the things people write to me about the shows and stuff and the reviews, it's amazing. Yeah. And I think still one of my proudest things about all this is Nick. I sit there every night just watching him. I feel like he's my kid too. And his son is just an absolutely remarkable musician who's, in the 2 years we've been on the road, has grown so much. Yeah. It's a real special group of people, and I feel really fortunate every night to call them friends, call them compatriots, and no clue what the future holds, but we didn't expect to be doing this at this point. So.
No.